So Snakebird is an important game for me, not just because everybody said it was fantastic. Oh god, I've got the epic. Would you like to sign in? No, thank you very much. So this is Snakebird Complete. Snakebird is important to me, not just because it was a very cool game and very hard, but the primer bit, the primer addition to it is more helpful for people who had trouble with the original. Basically, I had a go at Snakebird originally, and I found it like incredibly difficult. I got through a lot of the puzzles. There you go, just get to the exit. I got through all the puzzles really easily at the start, but more like just guessing my way through. And then eventually you're not learning anything, and what happens after a while? Then you just sort of get stuck. And I couldn't understand how it could be so like, what am I missing? Because how do you become better at Snakebird? How do you learn about it? And I started thinking about writing a series of articles about puzzles, because I wasn't very good at modern puzzles. Just too hard for me, you know? Wow, okay. There we go. I guess we're playing the primer levels at the moment. And I just... This is a primer level, so for me these are really easy. Can you actually jump to the Snakebird ones? Oh, you can. Let's go straight to Snakebird, the original. All right, get the fruit. And so I went on a little adventure, looking at different puzzle games and figuring out, you know, why they were so hard, what they weren't doing for players, or something along those lines. There you go, I've trapped myself. I expanded, now I can't turn. A lot of arrows there. So that's not the way to do that. Now, this is probably going to kill me too, right? Here we go. Oh, do I actually have to press... There's no Z? Wow. I think I complained about that before. Right, so this is where it already starts getting up one, across to the right. Then I can probably go up here. There we go. And I started writing a whole sequence of articles about, you know, how do puzzles work, because I didn't really know much about the modern puzzle. And the thing is, I couldn't actually put this together as... Ah, there you go. There's the classic. So you actually trap yourself in the cave. It looks like so easy. Like, oh, I just go in there, get the fruit. And then I go around. Oh my god, I'm stuck. And then you go up. Maybe I'll come around. And then like that. There we go. I can actually turn around like that. Nice one. And I couldn't actually make any head or tail of all the different puzzles. I was like, I couldn't put it all together as a series. So eventually, I thought I'll just start writing it. Saying this is all because I didn't understand Snakebird. But I spent such a long time writing. Oh no, the spikes. Oops. Can't fall on the spikes. So, you can just about make it across there. There we go. Careful. Oh dear. Oh. You're gonna be so careful with these. But as I wrote this series, I realized I actually understood more about the modern puzzle than I thought. Another thing I was missing was sort of deliberate practice. That you have to look at a difficult puzzle, and if you solved it and you didn't understand it, you can't move forwards. You have to stop and understand how that worked. Not just like, oh, God, I got through the difficult puzzle. Because a game like Snakebird, you're expected to build on everything you learn, from everything from learning to drop properly to special moves, and how to work around spikes without dying. And this eventually culminated with me becoming sort of interested in puzzles. Puzzle games. Oh, this is very tricky. Oh, so this is a very interesting move. This is the thing that can really screw you up. You think, if I move one more space, I'm going to drop. But what you don't understand is that if you get that fruit, you will grow and the back piece will not move with you. This is what I'm talking about. This is an example of one of the various moves you have to learn in Snakebird. Otherwise, you cannot solve these puzzles. And Primer tries to teach you a lot of them. Whereas the Snakebird original... This doesn't look good. Oh, okay. Just about. Primer teaches you them, but the original Snakebird didn't. It needed you to work them out. But, oh god, some of these levels are tough. And I do have some issues with some of the puzzles. I just no good. There's one with like these barbell shapes that I always have enormous problems getting through. Okay, this looks suspiciously easy. So this is going to be a problem, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to kill you. Look at that. That's terrible. Right. What do I have to do here? So, you're quite short, but I think you have to reach across there. That's to go 3 across there. And then you can come... Oh, ho, ho. Maybe not. I'm going to need that fruit. Yeah, but if I move down, I'm going to fall off now, right? Yeah. Oh. That's what it is. This is something I call the Tetris drop, that you have to learn to, if you're going to fall, you have to make sure you shape yourself around what you're going to fall onto. So you have to, that's the shape you need to survive that fall, which has to happen. So sneaky, says Joe. So snaky. So snaky, I think. You've just misspelled that. Patrick's Parabox, Taiji, Superliminal, Manifold Garden, Pedestrian Witness, and Talus Principle for $15 is rather good. My god. Oh, and the first hard puzzle. Let's just have a look. I'm not planning to do this, okay? Just want to have a look. Oh, this one. You cannot do this puzzle this early in the game. It's very, very hard. There are a lot of very careful moves, and it's a... You look at this, you've got to be able to get these 3 Snakebirds over to the other side. And it's just, there's nothing there to support your Snakebirds except spikes. And you've got this one frame here. And this is just incredible. I mean, this is an incredible puzzle. It's so horrible and evil. But after I played through the game and I understood what I was doing, I knew what I had to do in this puzzle because I'd learnt the correct move to do it. And there's just, I think it's just, there's one other puzzle which uses the specific move you need to get through this. And I remembered it. Immediately I saw it the second time. So there you go. That is Snakebird. This is Snakebird complete with both Primer if you don't want to jump into the horrors that are Snakebird straight away. If you've already played Snakebird complete, Snakebird the original, the Primer is pretty easy to get through. I mean, I breezed through it very fast, but it's still fun. So that's Snakebird from Numenon Games. So there's the link. Yes, splendid game indeed. It's currently on the Epic Games Store, but it's on like Switch and Android. I played it originally on Android. So I'm going to go back to my, let me just close that for now. Let me go back to my Thinky Games browser. And yeah, so this is a series I ended up writing, the Ouroboros sequence. And it started with me moaning about like how much I hated Snakebird. Yeah, there you go. Reader, I hated it. But... I ended up writing all of this as a result of playing Snakebird, and then eventually ending up kind of writing the most ridiculous, huge analysis of almost every single level of Snakebird. And as a result, I'm playing Thinky games still today. You can blame Snakebird for this.